Hello everyone, this is Alicia Pate from Hustle and Burn, and today I want to give you a demonstration on how I'm applying a product to have a glass finish. I use this on my boards that I hang on the wall, not for cutting boards that people would eat on, but I want to show you how I'm applying it and getting the results that I am. So feel free to use it if you like it, and provide any feedback if you have another way. So this here is an example of how I use this application. This is a 36-inch custom cedar sign that I did for a gentleman for another person's back patio. And as I zoom in here shortly, you'll see that the product I'm going to show today was able to give us a glass-like finish. This is an example of showing it from the left. And so you can see that the engraved is really dark, and I didn't add any color to it. That was specifically from the laser. And then here's another view where you can see the light bouncing on it, where it really does show that glass-like finish. Came out super nice. I have another example where I can show you where I applied the same topic, and it shows you how pretty the glass shows. Here's a look of it in video mode where you can see me rotating it against the lights above, and it shows how pretty that glass look can come across if that's the look you're going for. So here's the product that I'm using today. It's the Minwax one coat polyurethane. I myself get it at Walmart for around $13 and change. It comes in 1 quart. So let's just get right to what we're going to do next. The first thing that you want to do is you want to use a tack cloth. This is nice to have around in your toolkit. It really removes all the little residual bits and pieces that may be left on the board as it comes out of the laser. You know, if you have any small fibers or hair, it's going to pick it up. You can get a tack cloth pretty easily at Home Depot or Amazon. They're nice to use to get grime and gum out. You can also probably use a piece of tape, but the thing I like about the tack cloth is it doesn't pull the dark pieces out of your engraved like a piece of tape would. So run that over there to clean it all up. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my one coat out, and I've already stirred it, made sure it's equally distributed. So I like to use this brush. I'll show a video of it at the end, but it's just a simple brush. It's nothing high-end fancy. The thing I like about it is it's pretty fine needles in there. Alright, so now we're going to apply it. Apply it really thick into your letters. Like, go heavier than you think you should. You don't really want to get your bristle down into the letters because it'll bring that black char up if you have some of that. So I almost just cake it so that I don't have to touch the bristles as much with the letters. So, and you're just going to fill it like you're filling it with a heavy liquid to make it equal to the height of the actual board. So don't worry about going too heavy because you're going to smooth it all out later. And that's really my approach, is I just fill all these letters first. And the nice thing about this product is it's self-leveling. So you may feel like, ooh, I've got lots of lines in there from my brush, but they will lay down and smooth out since it is self-leveling. I guess one of the things I do is I try to take that brush when I finally smooth it all out at a steep angle, getting close to almost parallel to the board, maybe a 10-degree angle off that, so that it kind of drags that stuff over nicely and gives it an even coat. So I'll just finish up here and fill in these black laser voids. So I continue this process on the whole board, and after I'm done, I'm going to let it set for at least 24 hours. One key thing is you want to have it on a level area. I've had it where it wasn't completely level, and that self-leveling liquid will actually coagulate to the end that's lowest. So you want to make sure you let it dry on a level surface. The other piece that I should mention is that I did do the back prior to the front, and I don't go quite as heavy on the back because I don't really care about the look on the back. I just want it to be coated so that it's equally finished but the front I'll make it go super heavy. You can see a little bit in the video how on the left side it's starting to level out and look like a sheet of water. So make sure you do the sides, the top and the bottom, and then when you're working the sides you can see how it will have a tendency to kind of be thinner or get not as deep on the sides, but just you want to have that equal look across the whole piece. So just add a little bit more on your brush and make sure you get the sides completely thick like you do the center. In this board here, you see I've got a couple of knots at the bottom. That was the look I was going for. I wanted it to look a little rustic. But that being said, I'll have to make sure I apply a good amount in there, and don't want to over apply it because it'll run out and look too much. So you might want to get a smaller brush, and you can get in those cavities and holes, and this product will fill it in nicely. You're going for that milk look when you have, as you can see there in the letters, and don't worry about it not drying. After a day or two, it'll be darker than the black that it was before, and so it finishes up nicely. It actually has kind of a dark caramel black color, which is what I was going for. And here's our final results. Everything dried up nicely. I didn't have any pockets or voids. What you do want to check is after about 5 hours. If you see any bubbles, just take a almost like a weeding tool to pop those bubbles so that it levels out fine. I had a couple bubbles in here that I had to do that with. But anyway, that's how I complete my cedar signs and give it that glass finish, and I hope you enjoyed the video.